I love fish. In fact, I love it so much, I could eat it every day. In fact, I think a lot of us don't eat it as much as we should. I'm going to show you just how easy it is. It's nothing to be intimidated by. So stick around on this episode of Cook This. We're making ginger salmon with a lemon dill sauce. Hey guys, I'm Shereen with Cook This. Today we're making salmon. I love fish. I think you're gonna love this too. And this sauce is so delicious. You may use this one for other preparations like steak or burgers. This is a good one. So the first thing to get started with our ginger salmon and lemon dill sauce, I have some dill. So earlier I just picked the dill right off the stems. And with dill, all of my herbs I actually will prep ahead. I'll clean ahead, I'll wrap them, I'll put them in my refrigerator, except for dill. Dill, you want to wash it as you go because it dies rather quickly. So I just picked the dill. Now I'm just going to chop it. So we want a good amount of dill for this sauce. And then our base is sour cream. So we have sour cream, we have our dill, so freshly chopped dill, and then lemons. So you know how I love my lemons. It just brightens everything up and it makes this sauce perfect consistency with a bright flavor. So you just want to squeeze your lemon right into the sour cream. My kids love salmon. I just will maybe not put spices on their piece of salmon and just salt and pepper, and then they're good with it. So we have the lemon, a touch of honey. So this gives it a tad sweetness, but you don't want too much, just a touch. And now we're just going to whisk it, add a little bit of salt and pepper. And that's it for our sauce. So now to season our salmon, I have some dried ginger, some cumin and cayenne, just a little bit of cayenne for that sneak heat. And then I'm going to drizzle our salmon with just a little canola oil on both sides. That way the spices can adhere to the salmon. Give it a little stir so that way they're evenly incorporated. And then we're just going to season and rub both sides of the salmon. Now to build the crust. All-purpose flour, that's it. So by dipping it in a little bit of all-purpose flour, it's going to absorb any moisture that the salmon may have and build a beautiful crust. So once our pan is nice and heated and hot, we're going to add our oil and then heat the oil. So we want the oil to sort of dance and shimmer and almost smoke. And that's when you know it's ready. All right, we're perfect. We have a little dance going on. All right, so now we're just gonna add our salmon top side down. So that way when we flip it, we have a pretty presentation. And that's the sound you wanna hear. You'll know your skillet is hot enough when you hear that sound. So we're gonna leave it alone, be patient, don't touch it. 2 to 3 minutes until it's golden brown, and then we'll flip it. All right, it's looking good. You can see it right around the perimeter, a nice golden brown crust is forming, and that's what we want. So you just wanna take your fish spatula. There's a reason why they have an actual spatula dedicated to the term fish spatula, because it's gonna help you flip your fish without it falling apart. So I've already flipped the salmon. You want to cook it for another 2 minutes to medium rare. And you want it medium rare so it's nice and tender and it's not dry. Makes for the best piece of salmon. Then you just want to take the lemon dill right over the top. Just drape it right over the top. And then you can serve the extra on the side in this little bowl. Little extra dill sprigs on top, very whimsical. And then some extra lemon wedges. For this recipe, go to our website, or with any questions you should have for me, tweet me at @tweetmeats. Enjoy.